The reason I decided to cover this scene is that although it is very popular amongst fans, it is not mentioned as often as some of the other scenes, as being a fairly pivotal moment in James's realization that he doesn't really know Ruby Bell, and perhaps he would like to get to know her better. This is the scene after the welcome party, which has been ruined by James, who was a complete dick and decided to have strippers crash the party and completely humiliate Ruby and sabotage her chances of getting a recommendation letter from Lexington. Fortunately, James was seen paying the DJ, so Lexington knows that the fault is not entirely with Ruby. It seems a little bit unfair that he's still blaming Ruby, but at least he's putting a measure of blame on James as well, and he suspends James from the lacrosse team. The reason this provides an insight into their developing relationship is that during the conversation, Lexington asks whether there's something else that he should know. This would be a perfect opportunity for Ruby to deflect attention from herself entirely and drop the bombshell of the relationship between Sutton and Lydia. You can imagine that if she disclosed something like this, that the strippers at the welcome party would probably be an issue that would largely go away. The fact that she decides to say nothing clearly startles James. James has been taught by his father that you have to be ruthless and that you have to use every single advantage. So I wouldn't say that he immediately becomes attracted or he likes Ruby for what she has done, but you can see that he is shocked by the fact that she does not use this advantage. You can also see that he is confused by why she does not use this. And this increases what is already a fledgling attraction or feeling of intrigue. I think that the show is an improvement on the books. My understanding in the books is that Ruby still gets a recommendation letter from Sutton. She doesn't try to blackmail him or anything, but she still gets a letter of recommendation. And therefore she does have self-serving motives for not blowing the whistle on the Sutton-Lydia relationship. I much prefer the show's version because in this one she gets her recommendation from Lexington. So therefore there is actually no reason why she would not blow the whistle on Lydia and Sutton. You can see the gradual shift in dynamics during this scene. At first, James is sitting there looking extremely smug and pleased with himself, glancing at his watch, and his body language is pretty flippant and, to be honest, pretty rude.
Ups. Sie sind mit sofortiger Wirkung vom Lacrosse-Team suspendiert.
The smugness shifts when he gets suspended from the lacrosse team, and you can see the outrage in his face, and he starts paying more attention to the conversation. But more importantly, you can see that when Ruby has the opportunity to take advantage of the information that she knows, she chooses not to. You can see James's tension as he expects her to spill. I really like the absolute shock that you can see in his face when she does not reveal anything about Lydia's situation. You can see that he's trying to process it, and you can see Lexington knows something's going on as well because he looks over at the two of them, and James's face is so perplexed.
So eine Katastrophe darf Ihnen nicht nochmal passieren.
Ein Chaos wie das heute wird sich nicht wiederholen. Nicht unter meiner Aufsicht.
Wenn das so ist, wird Mr. Beaufort seine dazugewonnene Zeit in das Veranstaltungskomitee investieren, um seinen Fehltritt wieder gut zu machen. Und Sie beide rücken mit einer bis ins kleinste Detail perfekten Spendengala den Ruf dieser Schule, den Sie eben ruiniert haben, wieder gerade. Dann sehen wir weiter wegen Ihrer Empfehlung, Miss Bell.
Ich kann ihn beim Komitee nicht gebrauchen. Er ist unzuverlässig und arrogant. Wir haben nichts miteinander gemeint.